Good morning, Monday, guys. Let's see. How am I doing? Marsha's getting ready to walk out the door. She's running late this morning. She just.
You don't have to tell the world.
I don't have to tell everybody, do I, huh? Yeah. And today is Monday, July the 20th. I hope you had a good weekend. We tried to. Seemed like we was in the store, but we felt. Be careful, hon. We both woke up yesterday. I swear, I don't know if it's. I've heard this sometimes. I've read about it. The barometer can affect, how you feel a little bit. And I swear, we woke up yesterday and was aching. We don't know if it was something. We thought about what we ate, and we didn't really eat anything. Nothing that should have bothered us before. So anything like that. But gosh, we both woke up and we were both complaining it's getting old. I don't I don't know what it is, but we both were aching yesterday, big time. I noticed the other day I forgot to even throw these down here on Friday. We were all in a conversation Friday, so yeah. Like today, we got a little something to talk about. I have. As you can see in the chat question, I gotta move this one little it's one little eCam thing. When it comes up where my YouTube is, and pops in right there. So I thought we'd talk about today. What are some dining room tips for first-time cruisers? And some folks in here may not know them themselves. That they should know. That they really need to know these. It would help them before they get there. If we could advise them or anything like that. Something you would tell someone yourself about tips when you're in the main dining room. That things you can do. One of the first ones I got listed right here is build that relationship with the wait staff. You're usually going to, sometimes you're going to have the same ones. Look at the menu, understand the menu. You're ordering. Usually, you order everything. You're going to order your, your dessert, your entree, everything like that. So just learn the structure. I'll get into more of this right here in just a little bit, but don't overlook off menu items. There are usually even a little bit of an area there where they call like the classics, on different menus. Sometimes there'll be just like chicken or baked chicken or something like that, and then you can get that with something, maybe just a New York strip or something, and they always have Caesar salad or something like that, whatever you're wanting. Order everything at once. Now, this really, what that's meaning right here, when you order everything at once, is that I thought when I just what I've read over it. Nose itching. So something like I've been with Lisa. And Lisa from Lisa's Adventures, Cruise Adventures, she orders her breakfast for the next day while she's at dinner. And those that's been with her sitting and everything. Some folks, I've seen other folks do this. I don't think we've ever done it because I'm when I wake up, I don't know that I'm going to be coming to the dining room. Yeah. It's just how I wake up sometimes, I was just like, well, I was planning on being there, but no. My head goes back down on the pillow, or I go back to bed because I've already been awake. But these are just some things that we're going to talk about. But there are other things. There's things like be sure that little items. They may have a little star beside them, but they're premier items. And when you order off the menu, you don't want to get additional charge for something that you didn't take notice and you ordered, just say for an example, you said, hey, I want a ribeye steak. Well, that's extra, on some of them. So, or you want a lobster tail. Just know that you could get charged for those things. That's something that can happen. And but like we was talking about ordering, just don't overlook off menu items. You could order something like chicken noodle soup from the kids menu instead. Like I said, grilled chicken, or a lot of them offer a cheese plate, or like in dessert, that's all you want is a cheese and fruit plate. I have even ordered, I mentioned it and I didn't mean, it wasn't like I wanted it. Something about some fruit I mentioned one time. And next thing I know, it's kiwi. And next thing I know, they was bringing me some kiwi. And all I did was mention it. I didn't say, I didn't want, I had it, I think we'd had it on a menu a day before. And so I didn't even think about it. I was asking, was the fruit that was in the bowl that they were, because it said a fruit mixture, and I asked, was kiwi in it, and it was not, but they did bring me some kiwi. And then that's a great wait staff. A major one to pay attention to, of course, and I hope some folks in here know this and they'll name this in here in the live chat, is navigate the dress code. That's a big one to do for first-time cruisers. So anyway, thanks so much. Coffee. We had Friday. I didn't hardly drink any coffee. I think it was Friday. Yeah, even on the show, I don't remember what I had. No, it might have been Saturday morning. I didn't have coffee. I was one day this weekend. Yeah, I didn't have coffee, and later on, I had a headache. But me and Marsha we did a little bit of shopping this weekend. Not a whole lot of anything. Nothing. I was trying to think. No, not a whole lot of anything this weekend for us. Let me go ahead and say good morning to and see how they're doing this morning. I know one person in here. Hopefully they're having some safe travels, and that's Scott McNeil. He is. Good morning from Nashville Airport, making the way back home. John Gaylor, good morning. Thanks for popping up in here. Scott Smith, driving and listening, good morning to you. And let's see, Sea Leg Journeys. And a part of Sea Leg Journeys, you can go over to the Conscientious Cruiser podcast right after we go off here. It should take you straight over to it this morning at 8:30. Thank you, Chet, for chatting. Tell Robin good morning, too. Cruising on Comps, good morning to you. Hope you're doing good. Let's see, who we got? Danny Dizzle, thanks for coming over from Ed. Appreciate that. The Super Ninja Mod. Let's see, we have not the, Controversial Cruising, Scott. Thanks for coming in here. Y'all make sure you catch him at 8:30 this morning. Speak with him. TK Adventure Travels. Just saw a video. Y'all's doing really good. I watched it, and within 24 hours watching your latest cruise video, looks real good. Looks real good there, Ryan. Let's see. Bone Tired Travelers. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. And I knew there was another one in here from you, and it says, I'm home from work this weekend, kicked my donkey. Yeah. Trish said, Sel, good morning. Thanks for popping by here. Oh, about scrolled too fast. Top of the morning to you there, DT, Cruiser. Now, Trish, she said right here, the strangest thing for me was ordering the whole meal at the beginning. I'm used to it now, of course, but that first time, I was like, yeah, you know what? I was right there with you. We were sitting at a table. We had no one with us, just me and Marsha was together. And we were we had did another thing you need to pay attention to. If you do traditional time or traditional dining, I believe it's the way it's called, then you will be put with strangers generally at a table, and that's how for our first cruise we were. And you know, everybody at the table was a first time cruiser, so nobody knew that. And I am the type that I like certain things to, if I ordered it, you know, say a shrimp cocktail, and then I order fish or something, I like to eat my meal together. So, you know, I ordered that. I ordered everything at once, is what I'm trying to say. But, you know, I didn't know that the staff was going to come and gather. They come and gather everybody's, you know, your appetizers first. They come and, you know, pick all that up, and then they'll bring you the entrees. Well, they were waiting for me to get done, and I'm like, I'm not going to finish this. I don't want you to take it, but I want this. I want to eat certain things together. That's just me. And they were fine with that, you know. But that's something that I did that I did not know. And I'm sitting there holding up a table. Well, not unknowingly holding up a table. But, you know, good morning there, Sea Tripping with Kim and Scott. Hope you're doing well. I think Cruising on Comps, Chris said right here, my favorite thing to tell the wait staff, I'm going to order 2 appetizers, 2 entrees, and 2 desserts. Yep. I at least say one of those generally. There's usually something there that I'm wanting 2 of sometimes. Good morning, Just Ricky. Thanks for popping in here this morning. That you can order more than one. Yes, that's something to tell first timers. You can order more than one. You know, like Chris had just said, more than one appetizer. Sometimes, and if you don't want an appetizer, you don't have to get one. You don't have to get that. Marsha, that's who popped in here. Marsha, see me traveling. My beautiful wife. Cruise Life 22, afternoon to you. They get a new prime minister today. I don't know how he feels about him, but they do get a new prime minister there in England, Britain, whichever you call it. I say England. Anyway, good morning, sis. Hope you're doing well this morning. John Geiler says, I like to order two or three appetizers and skip the entree. You know what? I could do that on a couple of them. Yeah. There was one time we had a meal and yeah, everything. It was the entree. There was at least different things on for appetizers that I wanted that would have been more satisfying for what I wanted to eat than what they offered on the you know, as the entree. Cruising is fun anytime. Good morning, Cheryl. You can catch her at 9:30. Let's see. Make sure I'm saying that right. 9 a.m. this morning. Go live together. Don't know why it's always been 9 a.m. and I'm throwing out some other time. Sorry about that. But 9 a.m. Make sure you catch them. Go live together. Marsha, see me traveling, said there is a dog running loose in the neighborhood. Oh, okay, hon. I just read anything I throw up there. Don't. Who's Bella? Is that a different dog? You know. I'll tell somebody. Don't let Bella out. I don't know who that is, but I know who you meant. I'm picking on you. Banana split from the kids menu. Huh. You have to tell Marsha to. Marsha can. I know she'll go to the kids area in the buffet. I don't know if she's ever ordered anything off the kids menu part in the. I don't even know if she's ever seen the kids menu in the main dining room. This is very, very good tip right here. Sea Leg Journeys. If you have food allergies, let the staff know first and above all else. That is absolutely true. I know for a fact that Robin has gluten and gluten allergy, that is. And And I just because of Robin, I have purposely now, like if I order my bread, I'll get some gluten-free bread. Bread just seems to bother me, regular bread. So I've never been diagnosed that I had gluten, but at least when I ordered toast and wanting the gluten-free bread, I order that now. And I like it, so that's the main thing. The Ahab Show, good morning, John. How are y'all doing? You can tell Kristen hi. Good morning. Said I selected order everything at once, but having a great interactions with the wait staff will take. Whoa, let me throw it back up there. Will take experience to another level. Yes, it will, because they will they'll remember your drink. They'll bring out, if you ordered a Coke, they'll go immediately and get that. A small cash tip on the first day doesn't hurt either. No, if you want to do that. Let's see. TNT's Ventures Cruising here. Ventures to Sea. What did I say? Ventures to Cruising. Ventures to Sea. I gave you a new name there. Let's see. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. I always order 2 menu items in the dining room, like main items, extra ones. And TNT said and loved the banana split off the kids menu. I tell you, Marsha needs to try that. Lee is working and lurking this morning. Thank you so much. Anfield Road Layout. Thank you for being with us this morning. And I thank you very much, John Gaylor. Befriend servers. You will get you really will. If they can do anything for you, this is the truth. This is why, even John said it, and then the other John Gaylor said it. Your wait staff, they will go beyond, out of your way for that right there. Yep. Thank you very much there, Chris. There's the book. That's what she's talking about right here. And I did see in a post from Cruising on Comps, he got his book finally after everybody else got theirs. TNT says, we used to love eating with strangers, but now we have a lot of friends that join. Yeah, it is nice. I mean, I don't mind. I'll talk, of course. Ain't scared to speak to people. I'm not like that. So I don't mind sitting with strangers, but I enjoy eating with friends. That is true. I do like that now. Let's see. What's going through here? Let's see. Father Bradley Fun, good morning to you. Hope you're doing very well, you and your family. Let's see. Scott McNeil I wonder if he's he must be in a layover or something. But also with us this morning, Darian from magnificent Germany with Darian. Thank you so much for being in here with us this morning. And Trish Sales said, I have had weight loss surgery, so I can't eat 3 appetizers, 2 entrees, and dessert. I like when I travel with someone who we all order something different and we can sample. Yes, I mean, even doing that with Marsha, we within the group cruise, and then unofficial group cruises we've been on, somebody's asked somebody, hey, I don't want this. Do you want this? We've done that. Yeah, always share a little bit of food there. Some people will even feed you. Let's see, cruising on comps. Truth be told, when I'm cruising solo, I rarely eat in the MDR. We did too. Hey, wasn't that bad though this last time, was it? I don't mind eating alone at all, but I like to wait if I can to avoid it. Wait if I can to avoid it. But it wasn't that bad, was it, Chris, when we had all got together and eat in the main dining room? By the way, I had told everybody here on Friday that my dad, he had surgery. He had surgery on his wrist, part of his wrist. Let's see, this wrist. Yeah, they had cut and everything, and I mean, and my dad, being a coal miner, of course, he worked with his hands and everything. And anyway, his surgery went well, went very well. Doctor said he got some really strong tendons and everything. And I was like, I'm not shocked. He was strong as an ox in his arms always. But Dad's surgery went really well. Thank all y'all for the prayers, and thank you, Ricky, for checking on him. Appreciate that very much. I didn't get to even pass that word to him yet. Let's see. Trish says, when hubby and I cruised last September, we always took our canned soda. Yeah, there is a major one. Me and Marsha do this all the time to the main dining room. They always came to our table with a glass of ice. They'll see, ask me, I want some ice with mine. Never asked me on the first day. Exactly. I've had to ask though. Just usually because here, since we've been doing the main dining room, we've been with a couple of groups. It's so many of us, and they're trying to get everyone, all at once, and you have different servers taking your order. And usually there's one guy that comes back and does nothing but the drinks, and they'll tell you, to wait until then. But you're right. I have had that to where I just bring my drink, and they'll bring me some ice out, of course, in a cup. Ocean Travel, good morning to you. Hope Bruce and Cindy are doing well this morning. And Just Ricky says, don't get attached to an appetizer. Most ships change out their menu daily. This is, and I like that kind of. Also, the staff are usually very accommodating. Exactly. I've had them go on a hunt and find specific tea I like. Yeah. Certain tea you like there. Yeah, that is true. Let's see. Terry orders a peanut butter and jelly sandwich to go from the kids menu. I think this is great. I may try this one now, Tom. I didn't know this. Never thought about getting it to go. I like that one. I really do, because I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Cruising on comps. Yes, the MDR was awesome on the ABC. I enjoyed it a lot with everybody. Marsha of CME Travel for dinner. We also took our wine for, so what Marsha did was the little flute glass that you get in the room, or whatever wine glass you may have, you go ahead and pour your wine in there and take it down with you, just like you would your canned beverage or whatever, of soda, something like that. And our buddy right here is listening, and from the Autobahn. And how fast are you going? That's what I want to know. Buckle your seatbelt. At least get up to 100. That'll make me feel like, anything's faster. Anything, if you can at least get faster than what our speed limits are here, then I'm like, yeah, that's exciting there. Will from Together We Travel was with us. Thank you so much, Will, being in here with us this morning. How far out time was? Okay. Yeah, everything. I'm working on right now, Tom, on the. I decided just to jump right into the Carnival Horizon, start working on it, even though I got like 4 other cruises to work on, and I'm very slow at this. But I've been working on that, so I've been looking at all the footage and everything over and over. Right off the bat, I'm going to try to do at least the one for Embarkation Day and then Day 2. But at the same time, I'm working on the one for Aruba. And that Aruba one, that I'm seeing video that I hadn't even watched video of it yet. It was really, really good cruise. Mostly all great people on her. I like how you said that, mostly. It was a good one. There you go, Tom. Let's see. Yep, that's what I wanted to see. We were at 114 miles per hour a minute ago. Hey, heck yeah. Hold it. What kind of vehicle you're in, by the way? Is it, if you're in a van, that's really impressive. There you go, Darian. If you're in a van, I'm really impressed then, John Gaylor says, when Jody was confined to the cabin, he went on lobster night. They offered to make a meal to go for her. Well, they should. And that's very nice. Don't forget, as soon as we go off here, to go over to the Conscientious Cruiser podcast and listen to today's. If you don't mind someone from the Conscientious Cruiser put in what today's show is about. Oh, wait, right here it is. Thank you so much. She's right on that. Bam, Danny Dizzle. They're going to be talking about the emergency plan is missing something critical. That's what they're going to be speaking of. I owe John a something, and then that way I can make it back over here. This is for John Gaylor. Thank you so much.
You better work, ladies. Yeah, good job. Making it rain tonight. You better work, ladies. Yeah, good job. Making it rain tonight.
Oh, to be young again, y'all. To be young again. That is scary if you're reading my mind. That is very scary, Danny. But thank y'all so much. Oh, let's go back down to the poll. There was no wrong answer here. I just wonder which one y'all answered the most of. Most folks said the wait staff was 43%. Looks like that's got the most. Next one in line would be order everything at once, telling the first-time cruiser. And there's a lot of other stuff to tell them. Don't overlook menu items. And master the menu structure. That is something to do. Also, like I said, getting the dress code down really will help. Yeah, ordering everything at once, ordering off the children's menu. You can communicate to them your schedule. Like if you got something you need to go to, they even have a faster menu now in the main dining room so that you can get it and finish up. Make sure you tell them your dietary, anything like that you need. Things like that will just go a long, long way with your experience in the main dining room. Well, Guy, also in here is Will. Thank you so much for coming in here. And they are in a Skoda station wagon. I don't know what that is, but I'm still happy that it's doing 114. I like to go fast. Yep. Let's see. Will, thank you for being in here. I did say good morning. Will G, that is. Thank you so much. Well, guys, run over there and to Conscientious Cruiser because it should be starting here shortly. I need to say my goodbyes. And where's it at? Where's it at? All right. See y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all so much for being here today. Thanks for everything, guys. Thanks for the support. Give a thumbs up. Share us out. Anything like that. Help the channel grow. Thank you so much. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Let's just do what you want to. Please don't be polite, cause I like your attitude. Let's forget about a curfew, cause all